Hey, welcome back to Oddie's Airsoft TV. Today we are in MainIrishAirsoft again. Before I get into this video, I'm going to reiterate a caveat that I put in on one of the previous videos. And that is, I get a lot of PMs, a lot of Facebook messaging of, you know, basically, where have you disappeared to? Why aren't there any videos going up on the channel? Yada, yada, yada. So I've already mentioned in a previous video that one of the reasons that we've slowed the channel right down is because I'm not actually gaming at all at the moment. And that is because I'm carrying a knee injury and a shoulder injury, which is negating any chance of legging it around a field with a bunch of 12-year-olds. Yeah, you can't really get past that, can you? No. So basically, I haven't been gaming in a while. Now, what I have been doing with my time is I've been fishing. So if you're an angler, go over to YouTube, go to Oddie's Angling TV, subscribe and watch my fishing videos. But anyway, forget that. So what we're doing in store today is we are looking at a couple of pistols. Now, the reason why we're looking at these now, I'm not doing a review video as such. What I'm doing here is I am just spotlighting stuff because Christmas is coming. And I know airsofters, like everybody else, they like to buy a few little goodies for themselves come the Christmas period, and pistols are always a big, big seller. So what we have today here, we have a Walther Ppq, which is OEM'd by VFC.
VFC, yeah. As far as I know, it's VFC. Yep.
And now, what do you know about this particular piece?
Not much. It's actually fairly new to us. All the reviews I've seen on and heard about is that it's actually a fairly decent pistol. We have been selling the Cams G17, which is made by VFC. We haven't had any hassle with them, so we thought this has to be near enough the same quality as the Stark Arms.
So what are we dealing with here? This is any metal in this gun?
Slide is aluminium. Outer barrel, as far as I can tell, is aluminium. Frame, lower frame is polymer. Magazine is metal, obviously, and then all the trigger components internally, they would be metal as well.
And this is a gas blowback?
Gas, yeah, green gas blowback.
Right.
Ambidextrous.
And there's a nice kick off it, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not actually bad, yeah.
You know, so it's yeah, it's a nice kickback off it. There's a Riz rail on this, so this would be kind of more special ops kind of stuff, close quarter.
James Bondy type thing. Well, it looks like a James Bond gun.
James Bond wouldn't rack out that. He's PPK, isn't it?
No, he's up to P22 now or something.
Oh, is he?
Bigger, or PP9, wherever the hell they are.
So again, how many BBs in the mag?
15 in the mag, I think it is.
And how many fills of gas would you get for how many BBs?
VFC, normally you're looking at 1.5, 2. Lots of BBs for one fill of gas, although coming into colder temperatures, you might get a little bit less out of it now, but still seems to be a fairly reliable pistol. Haven't had any hassle. Well, it's only a new thing, so new to us. Yeah. But, it's fairly solid. And
it's nice and compact.
Yeah.
And for a gas blowback, one thing I will say that I do like about it is I've got girly hands. I've always said that, they're real small. I find sometimes the gas blowback, because the mags are so big and bulky, the pistol grips tend to be the same, and I find it hard to get my little girly hands around the actual pistol grip there, and I find that's not too shabby at all. That's quite comfy. So that is the Walther Ppq. It's on sale here in the store, roughly.
I think it's 159. I think it is
159. Yeah. But it does look rather hardcore. I have to say, it's a nice looking piece. So that's that particular piece. Now this is a much more interesting. So this would be
that is your Webley Mark 6 service revolver.
So who would be the ideal person for buying one of these?
That, I'd say, is more collectors. It's not for gaming. There's a lot of reenactors and reenactors, collectors have actually bought them from us. More for display or for did you do sort of Fourth World War. Well, it's the same sort of pistol as the Fourth. There's a couple of differences between the Fourth World War and the Second World War version. But there's a lot of people buying them just purely to have in their holster and at that reenactments and things like that.
And these come with then the sort of the little round pops in. You put the BB in the top.
Yep. One BB per shell.
And what propels the BBs?
It's CO2 powered. CO2 goes into the grip. Pop that side off there.
Right.
A little thumb groove in there.
Yeah.
Pop that off, and then
Right, so your CO2 canister goes in there.
Use your lanyard attachment to tighten up the bottle.
Yeah.
So that you get, I think it's around 50, 60 shots per canister.
Right.
So it's not actually bad.
But again, that's more for playing or plinking. It's not really for gaming though,
No,
is it?
no. A couple of people that have bought them with gas, because when you fire the thing to CO2, you're getting a little puff of gas out the side here and out the muzzle, and it looks good to them. But
Yeah.
they're the reenactors, so that's what they're doing.
And one thing, you know, you notice straight away the metal is that distressed kind of, it's aged looking.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
it's not sort of
not brand new shiny.
a brand new shiny looking gun, which is nice. You know, it looks like it's been, I mean, you could literally put that into a holster, as you say, in a reenactment situation, and you wouldn't really have to tinker with it too much. It looks weathered. It looks like it's been through the mill a bit.
The correct markings as well on it. The Webley 4.5, Webley Mark 6 revolver. We don't have the holsters for them yet.
No.
Don't know where.
And roughly, what are we talking about price wise on these?
These are retailing at $275.
275 retail. So I mean, you'd want to be really into collecting your bits and pieces for that to be on your shelf. But as I say, it's certainly something that people will have an interest in looking at. So if you want to come into store, definitely drop in. If not, you can check them out on their website, which is MainIrishAirsoft.com.
Yep.
And look, hopefully we'll catch you in some, you know, later videos where we'll look at more bits and pieces up here in MIA. Until then, it's Chris, it's Jerry, and we'll see you soon.